FPL Gameweek 28 Transfer Plans. Guys, my Gameweek 27 was good, even when I took a -4. So in this video, we will take a look at what my plans are going to be going into Gameweek 28, what I did in Gameweek 27 that was good, and yeah, even talk about captain because I feel like it's also open this game week. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. Right off the bat, let's talk about it. Now, points are still being calculated. There's still some bonus points that need to be added to some players. I think Munoz has got one. Wilson has also got some. So I think currently right now I'm probably going to rise up about right 300k green arrow. Yeah, so still have Bruno left to play. Of course, this is in the redeem. What can I say? Redeem. Yeah, like me plan of trying to get back to winning ways. In goal, I had Raya and Munoz Gabriel in the back. O'Reilly did come through for me with that 17 pointer. I almost benched him for Hill, who also did well. In all honesty, I'm happy with either or, but of course more O'Reilly. Gabriel and Arsenal recording just after that London derby now, so that's why our points are not totally all done. And then Munoz coming through with that 8-pointer right now. I think he might have some bonus points as well, so I think he might have one, so I'm happy about that. In the midfield, Wilson also coming through with an assist there and some DEFCON, surprisingly. I think that game was always going to be a tough game, but you don't expect Wilson to really come away with some DEFCON as well. So yeah, Palmer, disappointing, and this is where the -4 came in. I went down from a Timber to a Hill who I didn't play because I just had so much faith in Palmer who didn't come through, and I captained him. And yeah, I feel like the teams now in the relegation phase are really starting to put up that fight of fighting for their place. And it's just, I guess, teams like Wolves, the players are probably fighting for a team to stay in the Premier League and don't want to go down. So those games are not necessarily going to be those smooth games you expect to just win. Clean sheets are starting to really become rare in the Premier League right now. So Palmer didn't come through for me, neither did Sa or Enzo as usual. Bruno's the only player left to play in the front line. Thiago disappointing, and Haaland as well, who I think is the real person, along with Semenyo not doing well, that gave me the green arrow. I think them blanking is what really just helped me solidify that green arrow, and I really had it already, probably just about like over 72k green arrow on that Saturday, but a lot of teams hadn't played by then and stuff as well. So yeah, really happy so far with the team. I think it's a green arrow regardless of what Bruno does. He has very little effect because his ownership is so high, 37%. So yeah, very happy with that. Now let us get into the transfer plans for my team. Remember to sign up to the FPL Force app if you want to get access to the live FPL page where you can get your live rankings overall, as well as in your mini league and a whole lot more like team news. Remember, you can get 50% off when you get your paid membership on the FPL Force app. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel just to get your 50% off. Now, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, welcome back. And remember, the link to the actual app is in the description. So that's where you can actually go and sign up. There is a trial as well for you if you want to try out the app. So try that out. We are now on the command center page just to show you my transfer plans. I do have one free transfer. This is my team going into game week 28. In goals, I do have Raya. He's playing against Chelsea. In the defense, I'll be playing a three in the back with Hill, Gabriel, and O'Reilly, really all based off of form. And then in the midfield, I will be playing with the five. I do have Saar, Palmer, Enzo, Bruno Fernandes, and Wilson, Thiago, and Haaland. On the bench, I do have Dubravka, Anderson, Munoz, and Krupi. Now, let's first get into where am I looking to use my transfer. I definitely will be using it. It is Enzo that I do want to go out. So I know where I want to go, but I want to show you guys the feature, team optimization. Let's see what it suggests in terms of players that I should go for this week. It will be midfielders, and it talks about Antoine Semenyo. Number one, I totally understand this. I think it's trying to cover my myself, especially with ownership. But fine, his fixture rating is 4, form is 7. He's playing against Leeds. You know, he could hurt me. Totally get it. He could definitely hurt me. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's not where I would go right now. I'm really looking to go against Semenyo as well as climb ranks, so I know he's a player I can definitely do that against. As good as he is, sort of waiting for that moment when Pep just starts to, bench him. Like, because that's only really going to happen in Champions League as well. Dominic Szoboszlai, Liverpool was for me, it was a disappointing performance. I think Nottingham Forest did very well, in all honesty, and Liverpool and them were very unlucky in a number of times. Szoboszlai, I was expecting to actually play in the midfield this game week, knowing that Gomez is back. He did come on eventually. Do I want a Dominic Szoboszlai that's in right back? No. Do I want a Dominic Szoboszlai who's playing an 8 or 10? Absolutely. Especially with the fixtures that they got coming up. I think they're actually good. And I would actually put him more so above Salah, who actually came out as well during, when was it, later on, I think 70th minutes or so. He wasn't happy as well, you could see. So he's an option. A deal is not one I would go for as much as they're suggesting it. I would rather go for Rayan. He's looking really good, exciting as well. I see the form as well. A deal did score recently. Yeah, but for me, the player I'm actually looking to go for is Django from Brentford. I just feel like he is between him as well as no, I don't need to do that. I think between him and Kevin Schade. Kevin Schade started off the actual bench, so it's just looking a bit shaky in terms of whether or not he's going to be starting. So I think the safer pick between the two is Django. It just makes a whole lot sense. He's cheaper as well. He's the one who was really getting Thiago those penalties earlier on in the season. So, look, I think it's a 50-50 split between the two, in all honesty. I think it's more so whether you have the budget for Schade, you can go for him, because I just feel like either or can really score, between Dango and Schade. I just feel like minutes right now is really important at this time of the season. And so Dango's the one who's really doing it. And I think Schade will definitely start the next game. I really do think so. Plus his DC is up. I didn't realize his DC is that good. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would just have Dango, in all honesty. And what I like about that is it does open up a bit of cash for me, because I had zero in the bank. So yeah, Enzo opens up about 1.1, bringing him in. I'm very happy about that. So he can sit just about there. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. I think the next thing to talk about really then is captaincy, with it just being wide open. So yeah, I think let's talk about that. Now, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying that piece of content, please hit that subscribe button. It really goes a long way in supporting me and growing the channel. Just for that, I decided to give you 50% off the FPL Force app. Just make sure that your YouTube is set public, and I have put instructions in the FPL Force's profile settings underneath the subscription tab, so you can make sure you see how to set your YouTube on public, and we can validate that as well, so you can get your 50%. Now, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, as I said, the link to the app is in the description, so don't forget to do that, as well as subscribe and also leave a comment. Love answering your guys' questions. But if you have the question of who to captain this game week, one of the great optimizing tools that we have on the FPL Force optimizers is a mini from chip prophecy as to which chip to actually play, when to actually play it as well, is captaincy calling. So it basically takes all the 15 players in your team, and it tells you, based on the week that you want to look at, who is the best captaincy based on a number of things. And of course, it's saying this time, number one, it is Haaland, top captain pick, good form, moderate fixture versus Leeds, who are kindly like pretty much tough, you know. In all honesty, they are also playing away to Leeds. So yeah, I think it will be a bit of a tougher game. I think, understandably, Thiago comes in here. Form is down. You can see that at 2.6 as well. Risk index is okay. Risk is low with Haaland at 13 because a lot of his ownership is high, so there's not a lot of risk there. Whereas with Thiago, it's like a 38% risk because you'd be going against a lot of Haaland captains. So I think it's a tough one for Thiago though, because Burnley has shown that they're back into like that defensive mode, and they're going to be playing at home at Burnley as well. So I just feel like that one, I wouldn't be surprised for a disappointment for Thiago. I expect him to score a goal, maybe two, definitely, because it's Burnley, but I don't expect really more than that. Bruno at number 3. I think for me, this one makes more sense. He's back at home. Crystal Palace look a bit shaky with Lasner sort of 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out as well. Form is all right, like just over above average. Good form, moderate fixture. He's at home advantage as well. This is for me in differentials where I would go. Yeah, this is where I'd go. I know a lot of people are going to go to to Haaland, so that makes sense. Wilson, I wouldn't go to. Yeah, against Tottenham, nah. I just feel like, yeah, Tottenham on their day can do something against Wolves. Wilson isn't back in that mode that we saw him in earlier. Then Chelsea is, of course, going up against Arsenal, so that's an absolute no for me. So it's really between those three. It's definitely going to be in that order. A lot of people are going to captain Haaland, but if you want to go differential, you can look at Thiago. I think though Bruno's the man here because his routes to points are just a whole lot better. And that being said, for me and my team, I'm going to have the captaincy armband on Bruno rather than Haaland this game week. So that's my plans going into Gameweek 28. But things can change, as I took a -4 and I only had one plan for one transfer plan for the game week. And yeah, I'm just going to listen, put my ear on the ground, listen for any news, see what changes as well during the week. If there is anything that changes, the deadline is a Friday deadline, so you really never know. Yeah, so I guess we'll have to see. Did I mention I'm growing a community which I would love for you to be part of? And all you need to do is just sign up for a paid membership on the FPL Force app, which you can get 50% off of if you are subscribed to the channel. Would love to chat to you guys before, during, and after the actual game weeks. And I can also get in your questions, which I can answer to you right here on the actual channel. So please make sure you do that. Make sure your YouTube is set public. I have put the instructions to do that in the profile settings underneath the subscription tab. So please, would really love to see you guys in the community and chat with you guys as well. Now, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, remember the description is the link to the app is in the description. Please go and get that. Remember to hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Helps promote the channel and support me, and as well as subscribing to the channel. If you guys are looking for more content and videos, you can check out these ones, but I will be dropping some more this week. So look out for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.